Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Laura, and if you are new here, welcome. And if you're a returning member, thank you for coming back. So today we have some really good news actually. I'm super stoked to even be saying this right now. Onision just got his Patreon banned. So what that means is that he is no longer receiving monetary support from anyone. And where most of his videos on YouTube, actually no, that's not true. I mean, he's still making money from his YouTube videos. I don't think a lot of them have been demonetized yet. But just the fact that Patreon has been doing something about this whole situation, like, I'm so grateful. I'm so happy that we're finally getting somewhere with this. And the other thing too is that Onision uploaded some videos to his Onision Speaks channel. They're so bad. They're so bad. I watched a couple of other videos about people reacting to it, so I have seen it. I'll react to it again here on my video, just so, like, if you guys haven't seen it yet, then you don't need to go look for it and give this guy, like, more views. So we shall do that. So the first one is called Wow.
Wow. Wow. Wow. So you guys are so into yourselves. Like, you are so committed to censoring innocent people that you're just gonna go and try to get my Patreon deleted now. Oh, you have an opinion of me, so you're just gonna try and ruin my entire career.
Honey, we didn't try.
Really?
We succeeded.
Is that what you're going to do?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna
sorry.
do, Greg.
The FBI never showed up. Oh, I'm sorry. The cops are all about Onion Boy because turns out didn't break a single law. So what do? Oh, well, our opinions have been invalidated so many times of him that we're gonna disable his Patreon.
Yeah, and we succeeded.
Wow. Wow, you would really do that.
Yeah.
You would really do that.
Yeah. We would really do that, Greg.
You tried to do the FBI. Didn't work.
Is he trying to do the Joker thing?
Police didn't work. So instead, you resort to the paycheck, and you got it!
Yeah.
You got it!
Yeah, we did.
All my patrons have been deleted!
Yeah, and we're happy about it, bro.
Are you happy?
Yes.
No!
Yes. You're not, because you're... Jeez. How old is this guy? He's like... Ugh.
Is this what you want?
Why is this...
Huh? Is this what you wanna talk?
This reminds me of that guy from Dr. Phil. That guy.
You like kombucha? I love kombucha!
Way to waste the last of your remaining paycheck, Greg.
Drinks like pee and smells even worse!
How would you know, actually? I don't want to know. Yeah, all your Patreons are gone, buddy. This gives me so much joy.
What am I gonna do now?
You're gonna go to jail. You're gonna go to jail.
What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I'm covered in kombucha, and I have no more Patreon.
Oh, no, not again with that. I'm not even gonna bother watching the rest of that because I hate the sound of vomiting, but as you can see, he's kind of gone off of his rocker a little bit, and I'm really happy about this, you guys, like, to a point where it's probably unhealthy. The only thing, though, is that, like, that video scares me. And I'm pretty sure that's what he was going for. It kind of reminds me of, like, again, another one of his, like, narcissistic tactics. I don't know if he's making videos like this, that way if he does get arrested, he can plead insanity, or if he's just making them to try to make people feel bad for what we're doing to him, when in reality, like, no one gives a shit if this guy suffers for what he's done, because does he really think we care about him? Like, if all these people are making all these videos about him, trying to get him removed from YouTube, trying to get him arrested, like, you really think we're gonna care if you lose your Patreon? No, because we want you off the platform. We want you in prison. We don't... See, I have mixed feelings about him leaving YouTube, because at least if he's still on some sort of platform, we know what he's up to, and we know, like, what's going on, kind of, because he films everything that happens in his life. But if he goes off of YouTube and he doesn't get arrested, anything he does, we won't know about it. Like, if he starts grooming another girl or another girl comes into his life, we're not going to be knowing about it because he won't be filming it anymore. I'm pretty sure if he doesn't get arrested and if all of his YouTube channels get removed, he'll just make a new one and start from scratch. That's just the kind of person he is. And honestly, I think the reason why he's so angry about the Patreon thing is that, I mean, he's never really cared much about being caught by the FBI or having Chris Hansen after him, but the second that we came after his Patreon, I think he knows he's screwed now because he has no way of making money, and if he doesn't get arrested, he will need to get an actual job, and I don't think that's something he wants because he's thinking in his head, in typical Greg fashion, he's probably thinking something along the lines of like, I'm a god. Okay, I'm a god, and the blatant fact that people are taking my money from me, that blows, and it's their fault. It's their fault. It's like, yeah, it is our fault, but we're happy about it. We don't feel any remorse for this whatsoever. Just saying. And also, I don't know if this had anything to do with it, but he doxed Billy. And by that, I mean that he uploaded some pictures onto his Twitter where he basically literally put out her phone number. And that's just, it's really stupid because I'm pretty sure doxing is illegal. I think you can get either fined for it or you can get jail time for it. Billy handled it so well. Like, she did not stoop down to his level and post any of his private information onto her Twitter. And these women are so incredibly brave, and the fact that they have it in themselves to not turn into him or to not stoop down to his level and treat him the way that he's been treating them, like, that's just amazing, and I am so incredibly proud of them for everything that they've been doing and for how they're handling the situation, because if it were me dealing with this, I would be so ticked off, and I would want to make him pay, and I would want to hurt him back, but they're doing it in such a professional manner that it's like, I can't believe that he ever came after people so wonderful, people who have such big hearts, and it just really makes me sad. In other news, there's also something I wanted to talk about regarding Onision, and that is Kai. So in my last video, I mentioned that, Kai is an awful person and stuff like that, but I was watching some other videos about the situation, and someone said something about Gregory using Kai's information and her Twitter accounts and stuff like that, pictures that he has of her, to lure girls in. So basically, he had the persona of Kai, but he was the one behind the screen the whole time. And on Kai's end, there wasn't much that she could do to, like, get her private information back because it's Greg, and I'm pretty sure, I don't know if he would resort to, like, physical violence or not. I wouldn't really put it past him, but in the event that did happen, she wouldn't want to risk it because, I mean, she's a mother. She's got 2 kids with this guy, and the fact that he's already, like, going off the deep end, like, I'm concerned about that. I am deeply concerned about the way he was acting in the WoW video, because he's a 30-something-year-old man, 36, 35, something like that, and he's acting like this. And I've watched so many true crime horror stories and stuff like that where something along the lines of this happened. Someone with his behavior who had a family, and he literally just slaughtered all of them in their sleep. And I wouldn't put it past Greg because he's a psychopath. He's a narcissist, and I'm pretty sure he's a psychopath. And I'm pretty sure also that if he did not have YouTube as a platform to, like, air out his frustrations, he probably would be a murderer. Like, I really could see him killing somebody and being in the news for manslaughter. You know what I mean? Like, it's just really messed up. Anyway, back to Kai. In the event that Greg did use her in that manner, I don't really think she'll go to jail, and I don't think, in the event that this has happened to her, I don't think that she should be blamed for what happened, because, if she didn't have a hand in it, she didn't have a hand in it. But I also believe that even if she was proved innocent, I feel like a lot of people are still gonna see her as being a part of it, because she knew that it was happening and she never, like, reported it. She never spoke out about it. And the important thing to remember is that victims rarely come out and say anything. Like, just the fact that almost everyone that Greg has ever abused did come out and say something, which is a big thanks to Sky, which was Greg's first wife. Like, just, The fact that people are finally coming out and saying things, it's amazing because you don't normally see this many victims speaking up at once, let alone like with someone who has the kind of like terrifying powers that Greg has. I'm not saying that he has like supernatural abilities or that he's, woohoo, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that he's terrifying, and if he wanted to screw someone up, he could screw someone up real bad. Like, he's ticked off at Billy and he threw out her phone number. What happens if next time he puts out someone's address or someone's place of work or something like that, like that's just gonna be such a screwed up situation. That's gonna be it for this video. I really hope you guys liked it. If you did, thumbs up. If you didn't, thumbs down. Tell me what you guys think about the situation in the comments below. You guys were really supportive of my last video I did on Onision, and I'm really grateful that you guys have like stuck around. So just thank you guys so much for watching, and yeah, I will see you guys in my next video.